doing some footwork and I got some videos.
I got my Bostepe tapes, you know, like Ninja Scrolls. And you know, he likes to do, when he does our attack from 4, he does this so fast he gets to do a second move with his hand. It's a great place to show it, right? So most people know about this one, right? But he's gone so fast that then he gets to do another one. Right? So he's already hit, and then right here he does something to this one, and this one lapsed up. So, and then sometimes he'll do something with this one too and hit down here. Right? And what do you want to do now, Isaiah? And then he was going into the, I am not him. But the thing is, when we do it, we go like this, and then this hand just gets stuck in there like that, right? So I do on this side, this hand gets stuck. We have to do something, right? If you took me even farther, right? I have to do something with this line, right? Real slow, Isaiah. As he gets me, and it's now into my body, he is turning me over there. But so Sivo, he's going whack, 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 that fast. And then right here, he's probably, and then, oh, that might have been what he was faking too. So then all of a sudden he does this up here on the last one. He's so funny. And then all of a sudden he does this one. Oh, look at that, European headlock. Alright, let's see. So we've got the sections. And Lung Ting, Sijo, I call him Sijo because he made up WT, right? And the rest of you are going to call M and Bostepe your Sijo because you're all just starting and we do something a little different. I call him Sijo because he's the founder of the Wing Chun and I trained with him myself. He's got his section ideas, right? And so we've been looking at section 1. Then basically the Bong Sau section, inside, same sides of the arms, one in, one out, right? And it's basic, the primary move is Jump Sau, right? And then inside, when you get into Chum Q, right? What, double in or double out becomes important, right? Beat me up right there, it's fine, right? So we have this kind of, and then we have chain punching. And when you look at chain punching with soft legs, that one's inside, right? And then this one's outside of mine, right? So inside and outside, right? So if I get 2 insides, I risk being crossed, right? If I get 2 outsides, he can press a big hole. So I'm preferring to do something where one's, I'm trying to get in and then maybe get the other one. And in that, there's also long and short, right? So right here, I got to get at least one back, but keep one out. All right, so I can keep one out too. Cops. So, it then builds into some other things. So the second part is the lop cycle. This thing that I'm doing to him. Whatever he's doing is the defense. But the thing that is the second thing is this lop idea. Down the middle. And then off of my first attack is a Bong Sau. And off of his jump counterattack, right? I have a Wu Sau. Step in, Isaiah. And I can make a Bong Sau out of it, right? So I have this Bong Sau starting to form, and then in lop, there's a Bong Sau if he lops me. So I go for my first lop attack, and he lops me, lop the lop. And then this is that pinnable moment, right? Textbook. So he lops the lop, and I have a bong to try to prevent a lop. You could give that a different name, right? Because it's really a lop counter. And this is where we start. Was that your phone? So then, in that particular one, I went underneath. So let's make a note. Put that in a pin in the wall for a second. So then, that's our inside one. So we always end up back on the center line, and we're both on the center line. Bong Sau's on either side of the center line. Tsun, right in the middle. Now, real quickly, jut means to press down. So I could press down like this, right? But if I get stuck down there, I was doing an action, and if I slip off, right, then I'm stuck down here. And so I could also jut with just my shape, right? I could just jut like this. So it's gonna be a little pressure towards the zipper here, right? So I could jut with my elbows. So I have a choice. The beginner is gonna have to use their whole strength. So we'll teach a beginner to jut towards the belt loops, right? Do a little force. You're a strong guy, right? So that's a jut for a beginner, right? That's everything they got. Then later, if I do, I'll do the back one, just reaching out with a low elbow. Everything we got from all of here, right? So I can press them down with my arms, or I can hold them and I can sink with my body, right? It's here that matters, not this. Little girls and nuns don't have that. So a jut shape has a wedge. So for a WT, European lineage WT, we talk about Chi Sau, right, from the 90s. We mean that wedging shape of this. But that's not what you guys are using Chi Sau for. It's more like jerk Sau now, right? The jerk Sau is that. And it'll make your opponent a jerk. So he's all hard and right, and I'm ready to release right there. We do jut punch, right? Or we do jut Tsun punch. And this jut is intending to get all the way through. Yeah, go ahead and get it, Isaiah. It's trying to get all the way in here, right? And then if I go like this, I get pinned. We did that in my other video, so I'm trying to get this kind of stuff. Right, my jut gets stopped. They grab the rear hand, and he gets it. Now he's got me. I got to get out. Right, well, that's one. So later, just as a side, because we're there, later I got to learn to go over my head, too. All right, so in that particular one, when we get right here, I can't just continue with straight anymore. He's one on straight. So this is like this crazy specialty, like, uh-oh, do we have something for here? It's all in here, right? And I got to go over. Just because it happened, I wanted to point it out. And then we do that with the Screama. So we learn all of that up here stuff with sticks at the same time on a parallel training line. So we don't corrupt our Chi Sau. And then later, when you get into the higher level sections, you learn them there in your body. Okay, the last part of section 1 is high-low, right? So if I get too high and he pins me, I got to escape. And I grab him, and then, so we get from, if we go from low to high, we're going to have lot Sau going on, right? So now we start having these pack Sau events, right? These gum Sau events, which I think they call cam Sau. I think I got to start calling these cam Sau. If I say that once a year, I think I do. Attack, right? Have a Wu Sau. Step in, Isaiah. And I can make a Bong Sau out of it, right? So I have this Bong Sau starting to form, and then